Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Today I would like to present our research entitled A Comparative Study of Online versus Learning on Students' Grammar Mastery among Non-English Department Students. Next slide. Alright, introductions. Why do we choose this topic for our research? Because we know that after the pandemic has spread out all over the world, education is one of the sectors that get impact from this one. We usually do learning in offline, then during pandemic we do it in online mode, then now in the normal era we do it in blended mode. It means that we can mix it between online and offline learning itself. Then the researchers want to investigate or find out the effectiveness between online, offline, and blended mode. Next slide. We use some literature review, but here I want to highlight that the study from Aslani and the Busy, they use some tests to find out the progress at the end of their study. They found that the use of blended learning helps students gain better grammar achievement. Okay, we can highlight that blended learning helps students gain better grammar achievement. And the other study also conducted by Bohr, Snowit, and Aslani, Cheng et al., and others. They had the same interest in investigating the effectiveness of the learning and some English skill. On their studies, they found distinctive results. Some of them gained positive impact of the learning, but others failed to find out the effectiveness of the learning in enhancing students' English achievement. Right. Methodology of the research participants. We used 90 students from two majors, range from 18 till 20 years old. Also, we use random sampling technique, and after that, we divide the students into three groups. The first group is control group, the second group is blended learning group, and the last group is online learning group. Control group received the material to offline mode, so the teaching and learning process conducted in classroom. The difference between blended learning group is the students receive the materials in the LMS, and then after that, the teacher and the students are having a discussion session in the classroom. Also, for online learning itself, the student just have the material into online mode. It means that if they want to have discussion sessions, they will do it in Zoom meeting or using a Google Meet. Alright, instrument. We use grammar tests, and then after that we pre-test. We pre-test the students. We do the experiment or training for 4 weeks using the mode online, blended, and then conventional method. And then after that we will retest again the grammar of the students itself to know or to find out the differences, the result or the students' grammar mastery after they have trained using different learning method. Right. Next, the analysis. The result of grammar test. After 4 weeks, we use one-way ANOVA to analyze the data to test the homogeneity, because homogeneity is the important one. If the data is homogeneous, it means that we can do one-way ANOVA test to see the difference or to see the effectiveness between online blended and conventional methods to improve on students' grammar mastery. Alright, next, this is the findings and discussions. You can see the pretest, the minimum and maximum descriptive statistic for for pretest score. We can see online learning is 32, and the maximum one is 79, and then blended learning 55, 81, conventional method 50, and then the maximum one is 81. Alright, this is the test of homogeneity of variances. We can see that all of the mean, median have significant tilt more than 0.05. It means that the data or the sample is distributed normally. So it means we can do one-way ANOVA to test the data, right? ANOVA, this is the ANOVA for pretest, so we just skip it. Post-test, here the result of post-test, descriptive statistic of post-test. For online learning, the minimum score is 37 and the maximum one is 84. For blended learning, the minimum score is 60 and the maximum one is 85. And conventional method, the minimum is 55 and the maximum one is 84. Okay, we also test the homogeneity again to see the distributions of the data. So we can see here the score or the result of significant tail is more or greater than 0.05. It means the data is distributed normally, so we can do or we can test it using uh, one-way ANOVA. Right, this is the result of ANOVA test between group and within group. We just focus to see significant tail. 0.002. The difference between ANOVA test and homogeneity test, that the significant tail, you can see in the screen that the significant is lower than 0.05. It means that alternative hypothesis state that blended learning and online learning have positive impact on students' grammar mastery is accepted because the significant tail is lower than 0.05. Right, and this is the multiple comparisons using post-hoc tests. We can see that online learning and blended learning in the significant tail, one, one, one is greater than 0.05. It means that between online and blended learning has no difference. But we can see from online learning and conventional method, the result of significant tail is 0.005. The result is lower than 0.05. It means that online learning has positive impact than conventional method to the result of students' grammar mastery. You can see from blended and online learning at the level of 1. The 1 is greater or it is greater than 0.05. It means that there is no effect between blended and online learning. For conventional method, the result is 0.005. Same here. It means there is a difference or there is an effect of blended learning to conventional method. This is the last comparisons. Conventional method or control group here, online learning and blended learning, they both have the same result is lower than 0.05. It means that the both method, yes, both method have a positive impact on students' grammar mastery. Right, this is the conclusions. The first one is on a grammar test, the means result both online learning groups outperformed the control group. Moreover, no difference was found between online and blended learning groups. And the second one, the findings also released that both blended and online learning had a significant positive impact on students' grammar mastery. Furthermore, the result also revealed that blended learning improved students' grammar mastery as same as online learning method. Alright, for other researcher, the suggestions from the research for other researchers, from the researcher to other researchers, this is the suggestions from the researcher to other researchers. The first, design the other comparative study of conventional online and learning method and its effect or its comparison on the other skills. The second one, choose the sample from other levels like junior or senior high school students because this current research using university student as a sample. And the last one for the students, The students can try to use online applications or explore more on online learning materials to improve their language skill, because we can see from the findings that online method has positive impact to students' grammar mastery. So, the students can try to use online application or explore more on online learning material to support their learning process. Okay, I think that's all our presentations. Thank you for your participation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.